Lots of people have no free storage problem in their phone. So we're going to talk today about that. Okay, so we are always suffering from this memory problem. Yeah, our phone tells us that the memory is almost full, and then we don't know what to do because we really don't know what to delete because we don't have too much files, and sometimes like we cannot decide what exactly to delete. Now fortunately my phone has 128 GB of internal storage, but not everybody has that much of it. And even if you have, multiple times it happens that you have so many apps there, so you cannot exactly decide how to manage your memory, and you cannot delete all these apps. You love all of them, so you really don't know what to do. So I'm gonna tell you what you can do. Okay, there are some ways that can help you to take your mobile phone at the normal level again. Okay, so first of all, somehow you have to go into the settings. There are like 2 or 3 ways to go in settings. One is on the top shutter, this shutter kind, which opens up every time you take it down, and there is like right at the like right corner there is a setting button you can see here. Okay, and then there is an option for getting into settings from your menu. There is a settings app here. Okay, you can come from here or there. Now when you enter in here, you enter here, you are supposed to go to the apps. Just search for apps. Where is app manager? No matter what your phone is, there must be some kind of option like apps or apps manager or something. You have to go there. When you go there, you can see the memory of each and every app here. Do you see? Now, the point is that sometimes there are lots of apps which have too much memory usage, which is like ridiculous. I can tell you one time my the Google apps are bastards, like really bastards, because they take up too much memory when they are on your phone. If you are using like so much Google app collects too much data. There was one time when one of these Google app, it was almost 8 GB. I'm not talking MB, okay? GB, 8 GB size of just one app was there. I don't remember which app was that. I think Google Now or something. So it was 8 GB, and that's when I realized Google is hungry. Google will never stop getting your memory. It will never stop having it. So there is no limit to the usage of this app. It can go into GB and GB, like 4 GB and 8 GB. Are you crazy? So that's why whenever you are having a storage problem, you have to come here and you have to check each and every app for the storage, so that you can decide what to do next. Like you can locate the problem. Sometimes some apps grow so fat that they are too much of a burden on your mobile phone. I will tell you what to do. Without uninstalling, you can solve this app's hunger problem. Okay, so stay tuned. Wait. Okay, I'm going to show you one example. See these photos, this Google Basters, Google, this is Google's app. So now this photos app, which is like 412 MB, which is not normal. The normal app should have like 100 GB or something, most of the most like 100 or 120 or something. 412 is so much. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna I'm gonna check this app's storage. Okay, here is all the information that you need. Okay, here is everything that you need. So here is the mobile data that this app used, which is shown here from like 124 GB, 1.24 GB used since 1 Jan. So that's all right. I don't care about the data. Battery is okay, like okay fine, 34% used since last fully charged. Okay fine. But storage is used, like internal storage is it's 806 MB, which is maybe the reason for the problem. So we're gonna go there. Okay, now you can look. The app, actually original size of the app is only 101 MB, and then data is 311 MB. Cache is 393 MB, for God's sake, and total is 806 MB. That's how your phone gets to full. Okay, and now this situation can be even worse. Like my phone is at the good condition, and there is not much of a data stored at any app, and I don't allow these apps to store too much of a data, and not to grow really fat. I keep looking, checking for that kind of stuff. But when you don't look at it, when you are like a businessman or businesswoman, and you are just like professional person, and you really don't have a time to look for it, it just grows. It just grows, and it like the memory is like crazy. Like the cache can be like 1 GB or 2 GB. I don't know how much. Okay, it can be anything. So now what you're gonna do is here. Okay, now you have two options here, which is clear caches or clear data. Now cache only will clear this cache here, 393 MB. It will be only clear only cache. Okay, now if you clear the data itself, then the data will be deleted and the cache will delete it as well. So you have to choose what you have to do. And one really important thing here to note is that if you clear the data, that means your app don't remember anything. It will be just like a factory reset. Like whenever like the app will be like totally like brand new. It will not recognize you. It will be like, who are you? And then you have to sign in again. Like you have to tell the app that who are you. Like you have to log in somehow, and then the app will start. Okay, and this is only for the apps which require login, not for the games or some like like if you have some app which don't require login, then even if you clear the data, it doesn't matter. But if you have a login and you have forgotten your password and you really don't want to get into a trouble, then you should not clear the data. Okay, clear the caches is all right. When you clear the caches, your login information is still there, so you are still safe if you clear the cache. Okay, and these never confuses. Okay, like these are the like a law of physics. Okay, it's just like a law of physics for the mobile phone. So you don't have to be worried or scared that if you push the button of clear cache, it will maybe damage your phone, or maybe clear the login data. No, it will never clear your login data. Only clear data option will clear your login info. Okay, be sure, like I guarantee you that. Okay, now I clicked on the clear cache and it didn't ask me, because the cache is not that much of a serious thing. It can regenerate. The cache I should explain. The cache is basically the memory which they store, so that when you get back to that app, it will work faster. Because like you are always like switching back and forth in between like 2 or 3 apps. Then you have to like like you have to like you expect like the app should open like really quickly. I just opened that app and I just switched back there, so this app should quickly open. So just for that, like when you open the app it should be opened quickly. That's why this cache is stored. Also that also applies for website. All the times whenever you go to the website and it says that you like they want to keep some cookies on your computer, that is for this reason, so that the next time you come it will like really open like really quickly. That's why they want to store some data on your phone. Okay, so cache is not a problem, it's not serious, you can always clear cache, it doesn't matter. Now, but clearing data can have some problem. Like if you clear the data, then login information will be lost. So yeah, that will be a problem only. Okay, otherwise clear data is also good. Okay, now when you go through each and every app like this, you can see how many of the memory storages that you can clear. Of course it will require so much time, but it will be worth it. And this like checking through the apps list and everything, this is only, I recommend this only once in a month or week. Okay, you should not always do it. Okay, like the app data is not grown just in 1 day or 2 day, it is accumulated. And then when it's like a month, it's like a month or over 1 month, then you start having a problem, because every app grows like of GB or GB, like GBs of GB, and then you start having a problem. For example, this Star Maker, this app has like a 695 storage, which I really doubt. Okay, you can see 180 is the original app and 425 is the data, and then cache is 90 MB. Now I'm gonna clear the data for you this time. Okay, so clear the data. It is asking for the warning. The last time, did you notice when I clicked on caches it never asked, because it's not really serious. But this one is kind of a serious, like they are saying that data will be deleted permanently, and maybe like accounts and everything like will be lost. And you know what, I really don't care, so I'm gonna clear the data right now. So here you go. I clicked OK, and now you can see the app size is 180, total size is also 180, because no data, no caches. So that's how you do it. Okay, and there are many other apps like this. And okay, now this one version is like Android 10.0, so there are many options here, or like notifications we can control if we are gonna get the notifications from this app or not. Okay, now every option that you can see here, it is not given by the app. Okay, these options are not by the app, these options are given by your mobile phone. That means this notification setting, this is not from your apps. This setting is controlled by your mobile phone. That means if this app, this Star Maker apps, this app, if they try to send you the notification, and if you are selecting not allowed, then it will still not send you any notification, because it will be blocked by your own mobile phone. App will try to send you notification, but the phone will not allow to get it through, and it will never appear on your screen. Okay, that's how it works. Now I want the notification, so I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, and now the permissions, you don't have to worry about the permission. Whenever you open the app and whenever you go, like you open the camera, or you want to save some files or something, whenever you need the permissions, they ask you. So you don't need to give any permission from here, but still they have given you the option to give permission from here if you want. Okay, you can always give the permission or take out the permission, like some basic permissions are always required, like you cannot even install the app if you don't give those permissions. Okay, but when you have installed the app, there are still some permissions that the app needs whenever you try to use some functions. For example, if you want to take a photo from WhatsApp, then you have to give permission to use a camera. They ask you if you want to allow it, right? So there are two types of permission. First one is really basic permissions which are really required to be granted when you install the app. But there are some permissions that you can give or you cannot give. You can decide it later. It's up to you. Okay. Now, set as default. This option is also not to be used from here, because whenever you open any file, anything, let's say the music. If you open the music, then it will always ask you which software do you want to use it for. You do want to use which kind of app do you want to use. If there are 2 or 3 options, it will ask you which kind of app we want to open. And then you can choose. So that when you just want to open it again and again in the same app, then you can just say that set this for default, always use this app to open this. You can say it like that. So that's why this option is there. Okay. And whenever you are really tired of your app again and again and again opening in the same, your files are opening in the same app and you really don't want to open it in that app, you can clear default here. This option is right now inactive because there is no default settings here. I mean, I did not set for default to this app. Okay, I never set for default, otherwise this will be active. Now, if you like these topics, if you like this information, please like and subscribe. We'll be coming back with more of the topics. Thanks.